But the biggest economic threat happens in 6.7. If you are a veteran player, you know the Archon rule. Archons always, without fail, receive their first rerun exactly 4 patches after their debut. Colombina debuted in 6.3. Do the math. 4 patches later lands perfectly in 6.7. Hoyoverse is going to put Sandrone, the meta-shifting Superconduct Fatui Harbinger, right next to Colombina's first rerun. It is going to be an absolute bloodbath for your Primogems. If you pull recklessly in 6.4 and 6.5, you will arrive at 6.7 with a completely empty bank account, just as the 2 most important Fatui units dominate the banners. So how do you actually survive this roadmap? You have to pick a lane today. You cannot have everything unless you are swiping a credit card. You need to look at your current roster and make a definitive choice between the 2 major archetypes Hoyoverse is building. Strategy number 1, the Hexenzirkel Path. If you love Varka's playstyle, you pull him in 6.4, but you must immediately enter savings mode. You skip Lana in 6.5. You skip the Mavuika and Rerun reruns. You hold your gems so you can guarantee Nicole in 6.6 to perfect your Varka team, and then you begin stockpiling for Alice in 7.0. You are committing to the Anemo Pyro combo playstyle. Strategy number 2, the Fatui/Superconduct path. If Varka's dual playmores don't impress you, your game plan is entirely different. You skip 6.4 completely. You pull Lana in 6.5 because her Geo/Lunar crystallize amplification is going to be future-proof. You skip 6.6, ignoring Nicole and Lowen, and you unleash all your saved Primogems in 6.7 to secure Sandrone and potentially Colombina's rerun, dominating the new Superconduct meta. The only incorrect way to play this game is to pull randomly. If you pull Varka, then pull Lana, then try to pull Colombina, you will end up with 3 characters who do not synergize, and your account will feel incredibly weak heading into version 7.0. The 6.4 to 7.0 roadmap isn't just a schedule, it is an economic test. I'm personally leaning towards the Hexenzirkel Path because I've been waiting for Varka and Alice for years, but that 6.7 Sandrone Colombina lineup is honestly terrifying for my wallet. Which path is your account taking? Are you falling for the Varka bait, or are you holding the line for Sandrone and Alice? Let me drop your exact Primogem counts down in the comments so we can see who is actually prepared for this. If this account survival guide helped you visualize the roadmap, hit that like button to help push this data to other players before they waste their pulse. Make sure you are subscribed because the second the 6.5 beta numbers officially drop for Lana, I will be back with the exact spreadsheet calculations. Stay strong, protect your Primogems, and I'll see you in the next one.
But what if you skip Varka? What if you don't care about the Knights of Favonius? Well, Hoyoverse has a completely different trap set for you. Welcome to version 6.5, the patch everyone is going to skip and the patch everyone is going to regret. Patch 6.5 is historically the quiet patch. This time, we're getting Lana, a 5-star Geo support from the Nod Cry Adventurers Guild. Her kit revolves around life sciences, lunar crystallize interactions, resistance reduction, and team-wide amplification. On the surface, to the casual player, Lana looks like a niche easy skip. Oh, just another Geo support, whatever. This is exactly what happened with early supports in the past. People skip them because they don't do massive screenshot damage, only to realize months later that they are the engine driving the meta. Lana isn't designed for the characters we have now. She is designed to enable the characters coming after her. Furthermore, we are also getting Gretel, Amber's trainee, as a 4-star Anemo bow user. 6.5 is a foundational patch. If you are focused on long-term account value, skipping the main DPS units to secure universal amplifiers like Lana is how you future-proof your roster. But why is Lana so important? Because of what happens exactly 2 patches later. If version 6.4 is the start of the Hexenzirkel era, then version 6.7 is the revenge of the Fatui. Version 6.7 brings Sandrone to the main stage. According to the latest roadmap leaks, Sandrone is expected to be a cryo or electro unit heavily focused on entirely reviving the superconduct reaction. Now, let's be brutally honest. Superconduct has been an absolute joke for years. It's a dead reaction, relegated to pure physical damage memes. But Hoyoverse does not revisit dead reactions by accident. When they touch an old mechanic, they force a massive meta shift. Sandrone isn't just going to deal damage, she is going to reshape how older units are valued. This is where the 6.5 Lana skip comes back to haunt you. If Sandrone operates on a new framework of physical or superconduct damage, she is going to need heavy resistance shred, unique amplification, and massive interruption resistance. Exactly what a premium geo support like Lana is built to provide through lunar crystallize. By the time Sandrone drops in 6.7, Lana's banner will be long gone. You will have the ultimate superconduct DPS, but you'll be missing her best-in-slot enabler. This is how the patch cycle operates. The problem is sold to you in 6.7, but the solution was sold to you in 6.5. Now we have to talk about the Rerun Economy, because this is how Hoyoverse drains whatever Primogems you have left. They use strict algorithms and historical patterns to place reruns exactly where you are most vulnerable. In 6.4 Phase 2, right after Varka drains your wallet, we get Skirk and Escafé, a high-value cryo phase for players who need alternative teams. In 6.5, we are looking at heavy hitters returning to stabilize spending: Mavica, Raiden Shogun, and Sitli. This is the stabilization patch. In 6.6, alongside Nicole, we expect Lowen, an Animo 5-star who might actually be added to the standard banner. If Lowen joins standard, his banner is a massive trap, unless you absolutely love his design.
Hoyoverse is setting the single biggest Primogem trap we have seen in over 2 years, and 99% of the player base is about to walk right into it. Right now, everyone is hyping up version 6.4. The Grand Master Varka is finally here. He dual-wields claymores, his animations are top tier, and you probably want to pull him immediately. But I need you to stop and look at the bigger picture, because thanks to the latest roadmap leaks stretching all the way from version 6.4 to 7.0, we now have the absolute truth. Hoyoverse isn't just releasing random characters anymore. They are releasing fragments of massive, ultra-expensive Exodia teams. If you pull Varka today, you are financially locking your account into pulling specific units in 6.6 and 7.0. If you pull the wrong characters now, your account will be bleeding Primogems right when the meta shifts permanently. Today, we are not just looking at a boring list of leaks. We are building your ultimate account survival guide. I'm going to show you the exact financial roadmap, the hidden synergies nobody is talking about, and why a supposedly skippable character in patch 6.5 might actually be the most important unit of the year. Let's dive into the data.